Howdy YouTube neighbors, it's time once again for some Mutator Madness. Something I've wanted to try doing ever since I first started really looking at the mutators was to create a scenario where the pyre was the most powerful unit on the train. There are several mutators that improve the pyre, plus 80 health from extra pyre, multi-strike from multi-pyre. Tissue paper turns units fragile when they hit the pyre room, and then life insurance and protect the pyre gives it various pyre buff relics. The problem with this scenario is that adding these mutators just makes a normal run stronger. It's entirely possible that the forces of heaven would never even reach the pyre room. Now, this would be easily solvable with more than 3 mutators because we could render units nigh unplayable, but alas, that is a luxury we do not possess, so we're stuck with a 2-in-1. I chose multi-pyre and protect the pyre in order to make the pyre a hard-hitting unit. Now, in order to nerf regular units, I've gone with Starry Suffering. It's not perfect, because we can just play on the top floor, and units played on turn 1 will no longer be dazed, except when waves have haste. But without an option to add more mutators, I honestly think this is the best we're going to get in order to create the scenario I want. Clan-wise, I have chosen Hellhorned and Stygian, because they're the clans with the best options for sending units to the pyre, particularly for sending them to the pyre dazed. Well, I think that's enough explaining myself. Let's get to the pyre murder. Okay, we have a very interesting start. This is a very split set of cards in terms of what they're seeking to do. Hidden Passage is good. We definitely wanted Ascension capabilities, and this will definitely be great if we can ever find the relic that adds days to Ascension. I'm drawing a blank on it for the moment. I'm sure it will come to me shortly. Offering tokens sets us up for potential incanting, which is unlikely given that our run is looking to be Hellhorned heavy. But that could change if we see unit drafts. Nonetheless, offering tokens good for getting us cycled through our deck. And then Rage Serum exists. We're up against Dazed Talus yet again, Rage Fell yet again, and Sap Seraph yet again. So, since these bosses just apparently have my home address, let's get used to them. Okay. The Horde. Infused Mallet is not a relic. It's just not. It's an insult. So, we take Split Anvil here. Wrathful and Brawler. Well, I would normally take Brawler because I think that, especially in the context of a Stygian secondary clan, that it is a better unit. But in the spirit of the challenge, I think I like Wrathful more. I think it feels better. We're definitely going to be chasing relics in this run. Iron Drop Cage. That's the relic I was thinking of earlier. We're definitely going to be chasing relics in this run, and ordinarily from this position, I wouldn't think we're strong enough to take on the Horde, but given that the pyre's doing most of the work for us, I think we're going to be just fine. So let's look at the Horde. Sketches again, eh? I don't think this is a Sketches run, although that would definitely make my units a little bit weaker because that essentially forces me for a round of days. It's tempting, but no, I just chose Wrathful Prince. I don't really like any of these, to be honest. I don't see Titan's Claws as becoming relevant. And Worn Grindstone kind of goes against the spirit of the challenge, but I'd rather take that than 25 gold. Mark of Invasion. Yeah, I'll take this. Considering once again the spirit of the challenge. I don't think revenge triggers on days. I could be wrong. It does. Look at that. That's surprising. Alright, we are not getting the collector. Well, that's going to be one of the things that I think we're going to learn very quickly, is that the collector is going to be at a premium when we have our dazed units. Looking for torches, maybe? Hidden passage. Actually, yeah. Hidden passage gives us the collector. Alright, we're going to lose our champion here, which is unfortunate, but the true champion in this run is the pyre. Alright, going to play a meat wall in front. Going to rage serum the back, the one who's actually hitting. I'm going to yeet up the healer. I was hoping to get him down to 20, but our pyre multi-strikes. Our pyre's right now doing 70 damage around. So, I don't know what I'm worried about. There's no point in playing units because they're just going to get wrecked because they're dazed. So, let's just run it out. Are you still dazed? You are not. Nonetheless, I think we should put in as much work against the boss as we can, because the boss is definitely going to reach the pyre. Oh, yes. Yeah, we took some damage there, but it's okay. That is not unexpected. This is what we're here to do. Rage Serum in my common pack. Okay, that now reaches the level of insult. Molting Imp puts in work despite being dazed. Fledgling Imp does too. Kind of. I don't know that we're going to be looking at Fledgling Imp scaling, though. Nonetheless, the only scaling we have so far is Rage Serum. And that's sad. So let's take a Fledgling Imp. We might be able to do something with it later. I have offering tokens, so Crit Builder's not terrible. We'll take Crit Builder. So I need a unit. Do I need a Stygian unit? Or do I need... What do I be looking for in a Stygian unit? I'd be looking for I'd be looking for specifically Siren of the Sea. I'd be looking... I don't need Armor Shark because I'm running Wrathful. Titan Sentry is always good. What's on my next floor? Next floor is my first temple. And I've got Steel Shop here, the Hellhorned banner. So... I think we can swing right and take a look at the Stygian banner. Cold Kalia. Now that's interesting, actually. I can put her behind Wrathful. Give her what scaling we can and put down some Frostbite. Yeah, Cold Kalia is not terrible here. Holdover. Okay. What are we building around? Holdover offering token gives us incant capability and guarantees we can knock out our crit builder every turn. Holdover Hidden Passage. If I had Drop Cage, this would be the easy play, but we don't. Or do we? Let's look at the Horde. No, we do not have Drop Cage. Rationing Scales. That's interesting. It guarantees that we have 50 pyre health, at the very least. I don't know, because right now we're weakening the pyre, and I think that's outside the scope of our challenge. I don't think that feels right. Gurg's Goat is powerful, but once again, kind of outside the scope of our challenge. Unbroken Horn, I don't know that we're ever actually using. I'm seeing a Hellhorned banner next. I didn't want to put too much into units, but you can't see Gurg's Goat and not take it. So now that we have that information, Offering Token is our holdover target. 20 and Consume goes into a torch, and I would like to make Hidden Passage free. We could purge a card here, but we're seeing a Steel Shop next ring, with no guarantee of a money challenge, so I think we hold on to our cash for now. We want to at least be able to purchase what's on the right side if we don't reroll. And we're not getting money here, we're getting a unit draft, which I'm not going to be unhappy about. Days, Revolution. I should have played the Train Steward to get it out of my business. Yeah. I can't play out everything here. I am going to Offering Token down here in the event that we hit. But we don't. I would like to Crypt Builder downstairs. Gonna put down a Fledgling Imp. And it looks like we still lose our... Or do we? I can torch you, but no, we still... Yeah, we still lose out. We're going to lose our champion. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. I'm going to Offering Token, see what comes up. Okay. Alright. I'm going to yeet you upstairs. And that will kill you off. I'm going to Consume Torch up front with the hope that I can draw another torch to wreck him. I have not so far. Draw. Discard. Draw. Nope. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up Spiky Boy. Yeah. Don't really have anything I can do with that foregone power. So it is what it is. Crypt Builder to the face. I can gain 1 turn of Meat Wall. I keep forgetting Split Anvil's a thing. Alright. We lose some pyre health, but not much. I like Ritual of Battle here in the context of Split Anvil. So we take that. I do not need yet another offering token, but I'll take a second crit builder. We already have a Cold Kalia. We could self-infuse Cold Kalia and double the Frostbite that we put down. Which isn't honestly horrible. And then there's Branded Warrior. It's not Icy Silliphite here. That's for sure. I think we're gonna skip here. There's some not bad options, but I don't see good options. And we have time. We don't have to commit to anything. We still have a Murderous Pyre. So we're going to swing right. See what's in the Hellhorned banner. Alpha Fiend Infusion and Cold Kalia scales her up real quick. But that means we have to take space, or we need to get rid of our imp. I think that's a trade worth making, however. Probably should look to the steel shop first. Multi-strike 1. Oh, yes. Yeah, Cold Kalia is going to get super buff, super quick. And then give her a little bit of survivability. Make the infusion now. Yeah. I don't like -2s here because I have Split Anvil. And I don't really have any spells that make sense to purge right here. So I think we leave the shards alone. And we go take a look at this Concealed Caverns. It's not Melting Remnant. Let's take a look at the logbook. We have Awoken and we have... what was the other one? Umbra. Alright, we just want to look at the rares. This is so much easier on PC than it is on Switch. Look at the rares for Awoken. Let's see. We have a hit, miss, mediocre. Honestly, it's a great spell, but in the context of our deck, not wonderful. I'll call it a hit nonetheless. That's a banner. So that's a hit. Miss. I'll call this a hit in the context of our Split Anvil. Okay. Now, Umbra rares. I'll call that a hit. Furnace Tap is amazing, but we don't have the Ember structure to deal with Ember Drain. Wretch is a miss. Shroud Mitosis is a miss. Umberstone is a huge hit. It's the biggest hit we've got. Blazing Bolts is a hit. So I'd either be looking for Umberstone or nothing else, honestly, from Umbra. So it's going to be Awoken here. And we have the Wildwood Tome. I am not unhappy with that. And yeah, I think that's it for us. Let's go get our soul sucked. Days. Do you... Yeah, you don't get any benefit from actually killing. So, I don't want to redraw that imp, so let's get rid of him. We are still dazed. I don't like hidden passage here. It doesn't do anything for us. We can get the train steward killed down here. We'll torch out one of the backliners. Rage up on Cold Kalia. We haven't found our quick yet, so Cold Kalia doesn't just murk everything in front of us. No. I want, if I get Crypt Builder, I want it down here. I did not. Alright, let's get another train steward killed. Unfortunately, there is no saving Prince here. Offering token goes here. And I'm going to torch. I'm going to meat wall. And a sacrifice and foregone power. And we're going to be looking at a really nasty next one. Here we go. Yep, there's 7 of them. There's our quick. Since we're not gonna kill you anyway, no, I need to save as much pyre armor as I can, because we are definitely going to leak Talos. I'm gonna move you up. And get you some frostbite. Oh wow, we actually kill her. Huh. Color me surprised. Cold Kalia lives. Gifts for a guard. I don't want to hit my ritual of battle. Ancient Synergy is nice, but not it. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a Steelworker here, honestly. No, I don't like any of y'all. And I would definitely like Ember here, because we have a lot of 3-cost spells, and I'd like to be able to play one of them on turn 1. Now the argument could be made for Armor Shark, and I throw away my champion. So let's take a look and see what's in the Stygian banner. It's not. So we'll skip here. And we'll stay Wrathful. Not that he's really doing much, but you never know. What's in the temple? Spell chain. 10 in piercing goes in a crit builder. That's a no-brainer. We're going to yeet the train stewards. They're harder to play than the imp is. And I might just duplicate the Rage of Battle here. Ritual of Battle. Rage of Battle. I don't have anything else here that just screams, gotta dupe it. So we'll take the Ritual of Battle. 65 shards. Ring 4. Random artifact for spikes 4. We are going to lose Cold Kalia here. And I would kind of like to play on bottom floor, but that's not happening. But there's any number of artifacts I want, so we're going to take this on. With the understanding that we are probably going to lose Cold Kalia, and that's fine. But we will not be losing her anytime soon. Because they're dazed. Killing the backliner makes every bit of sense. I cannot take the collector. Okay. Now we're hitting. And taking 16 points of damage for our trouble. Ooh. And to make matters worse... Eek. Well, we wanted the challenge and we got it. Alright, Pyre, we are counting on you. Something fierce. Okay, you die. I need to put pressure onto you. We're going to take off some damage so that Cold Kalia lives another turn. I do not have crit builders, so I don't need to worry about going mid. I just keep bottom decking my quick tome. Not sure what is up with that. Okay. I'm going to die quickly, but I want at least to strike first. Alright. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we die with the first hit, so there's no point in putting down Meat Wall. A lot of not great options here. Looking for Crypt Builder, did not find it. Found it this time. And found them both for good measure. I don't want to ascend him because I want the 10 Frostbite to hit first. Whew. And we did not even get a good artifact for our trouble. So that was just a mistake all the way around to take that trial. We do enough spell damage to spell weakness works. Aha, Tiresome Climb. We've been looking for you. Guardian's Amulet's not bad either. I really need to start trimming this deck though. So, to that effect, we swing right. We are unlikely to afford a relic, but we can thin our deck some. Volatile Gauge. Well, we have Split Anvil. I think Volatile Gauge is all upside for us. Yeah, I cannot afford any of this. Thankfully, it's nothing I really wanted. Outside the Sigiled Seaweed, which is always nice. Another Spell Chain. Is there anything I want to make intrinsic? Honestly... yes, the Offering Token. Alright, spin it, hopefully win it. Oh, Crystal Cloak. Now is not a great time to have 2 pyre health. I cannot justify an armor emblem here. I just cannot. Not with 2 pyre health. Not pretty. Put down my units. Offering token up my Crypt Builder so I can cast out everything else. Yeah. Tiresome Climb you. Torch you and hope for some better damage later. I'm gonna take my chances. That did not pan out. I want the collector. Okay. Eek. Okay. 22. Yeah, we're still taking 6 regardless. So let's make her a non-entity. I want an offering token down here. Boo. Not what I was hoping for. Knock off that spell shield. And I'm gonna move you up behind him. Let's get some frostbite going here. Okay, this seems optimal. Yeah. Wait, you all die? Okay, cool. So I think I'm going to crit build her downstairs. Hey, wow, you actually get a slay trigger. Okay, I don't want to mess with that. So, I'm actually going to give you the rage. Odd state of affairs we find ourselves in. Send you up and torch you. What a weird run. I do still have crit builders in this deck, right? They're here somewhere. Huh. Yeah, none of that makes sense. There's really no point in casting any of this. And in the crit builder, sap, and it's worth it to me to eat 1 stealth. Get some frostbite going. Interesting. Tiresome Climb will eat 1 more stealth than I otherwise would have, but I won't get to play out my hand next turn. That's a bummer, but I think Frostbite's the way to go here. Okay. Rage up. I don't think I get any hits in. I think this is all her wrecking me with stealth. Oh, dag. What a terrible pull. And then we die the first hit to the pyre. This is entirely the result of our bad decisions. I'll restart the battle to see if there's anything I could maybe do, but I don't think that there is. Wait. Yeah, keep at it. I'm going to take a risk here. Okay. That did not go optimally, but it is what it is. Wait. Did I screw up? Yeah, I've already screwed up. I couldn't have done 40 damage regardless, so we take the 6 to the pyre. That was always going to happen. Sap you. Move the spell shield. Put frostbite into you, and that's all we got. Tethys' scales sure aren't proccing, are they? It's another problem. Send you up, get some more hits in. Get a slay trigger. Alright. Yeah, I don't want you hitting me. Frostbite up. Okay, do we have a line? This is not pretty. What we're going to do is eat a total of 3 stealth here. Get some frostbite on. And no, we still do not have it. Sap will wear off, so that doesn't help. So yeah, we have no one to blame but ourselves on this one. we had a good setup, and we made a really poor decision. So this is going to go as a Locke loses at Monster Train episode, because I think there's definitely something to be learned here in incorrectly estimating your survival abilities. So thank you for sticking around if you decided to watch this one, and we're going to re-record this one, hopefully for a proper Mutated Madness episode. Thank you for joining me, and I'm sorry for my failure.